Welcome to this video tutorial on how to create the website. You will learn how to create the website with Notepad. Like this. In a step-by-step format. So let's get started. To start, you will create a new HTML file in the desktop location of your computer. So, click the Save As button in the File menu of your Notepad. Name your file index in the file name box. You will need to add the HTML extension to your file name to make it a web file. You do this by typing .html after index in the file name box. So, type .html after index in the file name box. Then, choose all files in the Save As type menu. Ensure that the location you are saving your new HTML or web file is desktop. If not, change it to desktop location of your computer. Now save the changes made. Now open your web page with any browser of your choice. I open mine with the Firefox browser. Yes, your web page is still empty. Don't worry, you are on the right track. Now you will create the essential tags and components of a web page. You will create the HTML declaration tag, the HTML element, the head, title, and body of your web page. You are starting with the HTML declaration tag. You need to type the HTML declaration tag to tell the browser you are using the latest version of HTML. The HTML declaration tag is typed as shown. So, type the HTML declaration tag into your Notepad. Save the changes made. Time for you to create the HTML element or the web container of your web page. The HTML element or web container is the root container of any web page. No web page can exist without the HTML element. The start and end tag of the HTML element is typed as shown. So, type the start and end tag of the HTML element after the HTML declaration tag. Save the changes made. You will now create the head of your web page. The head of a web page is created by typing the start and end tag of the head element as shown. So, type the start and end tag of the head element in between the start and end tag of the HTML element. Save the changes made. Now, you will create the title of your web page inside the head of your web page. The title of your web page is created by typing the start and end tag of the title element as shown. So, type the start and end tag of the title element inside the head of your web page. Type the words home page in between the start and end tag of the title element. Save the changes made and refresh your web page. Over to the last essential component of a web page, the body of a web page. The body of a web page is the part of the web page visible to the viewer of that web page. The body of a web page is created by typing the start and end tag of the body element as shown. So, type the start and end tag of the body element after the head of your web page. Save the changes made. Now you will create the headings of a web page. Know that in HTML5, you can create 6 types of headings. They are the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6 headings in the descending order of importance. So, you are starting with the H1 heading. The H1 heading is created by typing the start and end tag of the H1 heading as shown. So, type the start and end tag of the H1 heading in between the start and end tag of the body element. Type the words "my most important heading" in between the start and end tag of the H1 heading. Save and refresh your web page. You will now create the H2 heading. The H2 heading is created by typing the start and end tag of the H2 heading as shown. So, type the start and end tag of the H2 heading after the H1 heading. Type the words "second heading" in between the start and end tag of the H2 heading. Save and refresh your web page. Now to the H3 heading. The H3 heading is created by typing the start and end tag of the H3 heading as shown. So, type the start and end tag of the H3 heading after the H2 heading. Type the words "second level subheading" in between the start and end tag of the H3 heading. Save and refresh your web page. Now over to the H4 heading. The H4 heading is created by typing the start and end tag of the H4 heading as shown. So, type the start and end tag of the H4 heading after the H3 heading. Type the words "fourth heading" in between the start and end tag of the H4 heading. Save and refresh your web page. Talking about the H5 heading. The H5 heading is created by typing the start and end tag of the H5 heading as shown. So, type the start and end tag of the H5 heading after the H4 heading. Type the words "second to the last" in between the start and end tag of the H5 heading. Save and refresh your web page. Almost through with headings, you will now create the H6 heading, the last and least important heading in the descending order of importance. The H6 heading is created by typing the start and end tag of the H6 heading as shown. So, type the start and end tag of the H6 heading after the H5 heading. Type the words "least important" in between the start and end tag of the H6 heading. Save and refresh your web page. Done with headings, you will now learn how to create paragraphs. The paragraph of a web page is created by typing the start and end tag of the paragraph element as shown. So, type the start and end tag of the paragraph element after the H6 element. Type the words "creating my first paragraph" in between the start and end tag of the paragraph element. Save and refresh your web page. You will create another paragraph for the purpose of familiarity. So, type another pair of the start and end tag of the paragraph element after the last one. Type the sentence the second paragraph of practice in between the start and end tag of the paragraph element. Save and refresh your web page. You will now style some parts of your web page. Styling is done using any of the three methods of CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. You will use one of the methods of CSS, which is internal CSS, that involves the use of the style element. The start and end tag of the style element is typed as shown. So, type the start and end tag of the style element after the title element in the head of your web page. Save the changes made. Now you will style the H1 heading you created earlier by giving it a background color of orange. You will do this by typing the H1 CSS rule inside the style element you created earlier. The H1 CSS rule is typed as shown. So, type the H1 CSS rule inside your style element. Next, you will type the background color CSS property inside the brace. The background color CSS property is typed as shown. So, type the background color property inside the H1 brace. Type orange in between the colon and semicolon of the background color property as the value of the background color property. This will give the H1 heading a background color of orange. Save the changes made and refresh your web page. Now, you will attempt to change the color of the H1 text to blue. You do this by typing the color property as shown. So, type the color property after the background color property in the H1 brace. Type blue in between the colon and semicolon of the color property as the value of the color property. This will change all colors of the H1 text to blue. Save and refresh your web page. Please, note that you can apply the same process to the other headings and paragraphs. Just type their CSS rules into the style element. To prove this, you will style the H2 heading by changing its background color to blue and its text to orange. So, type the H2 CSS rule after the H1 CSS rule in the style element. Type the background color property inside the H2 brace. Type blue in between the background color colon and semicolon as the value of the background color property. This will change the H2 background color from white to blue. Save the changes made and refresh your web page. Now type the color property after the background color property. Type orange as the value of the color property to give all the text of the H2 heading a color of orange. Save the changes made and refresh your web page. The part 2 of this video is a web page mini project. In that video you will create a web page using a combination of headings and paragraphs. Like this. Want to know how to combine headings and paragraphs in a web page? Watch the part 2 of this video. The link to the part 2 of this video is given in the description below. See you in that video.